Dr. Suko.
Mr. Toastmaster of the Day, Mr. Division Director, Madam President, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. I need to take you back to our caveman days. So as a caveman, if one were approached by a vicious animal, they had two options. They could either flight or fight. That momentum and that hardwiring into our minds has carried through us, through evolution, and onto today. Can we still fight or flight? Well, let's put you in some situations today, and we will see. Traffic. Are we going to start fighting everyone for causing traffic? No. Are we going to run away from our car? No. How about if you get called into your boss's office and he or she is chewing you out for a mistake you made or something they didn't like about something you did? Are you going to start fighting them? Are you going to run away from the office? No, can't do that anymore. So knowing how stress works is important. I'm here to show you the 3 things you need to know about handling your stress in a more effective way. Now, you know I created worksheets for my icebreaker, and I was giving this out earlier. So if you did not get one towards the end of the speech or towards the end of the meeting, please go ahead and find yourself one. The first thing I want to talk about are stressors. You need to find out what your daily stressors are. And I'm going to need your help. Let's see if we can get some common ground here. Raise your hand or shout out what stresses you out on a daily basis. Traffic. Anybody else? Customers. Children. Yes. Lack of accountability. Idiots. Anybody else? Huh? Too much to do. I have too much to do. What am I going to do about it? The boss. Children, boss. Interesting.
Selling alcohol.
Selling alcohol can be very stressful. Right? Exactly. Point number 2. How do we react to these stressors? How do we react? Tell me.
Patiently.
Patiently. Interesting, because that bleeds into the next one.
Like a closed posture.
Yes. Some of us sensitive creatures, we cringe. Because if our boss is chewing us out, we can't fight, we can't flight, so we just cringe, right? And then we start going, am I really that bad of a worker, you know? What else? What else do we do?
Get emotional?
Yes. Some of us cry. Some of us get angry. What else? What else happens? Take a deep breath. That goes into my next topic, though. What else?
You get verbal.
Yes. You need a vent.
Get help.
You get help. That leads into my next one. Because there's something that people call stress mastery. This goes beyond reacting. This goes beyond venting. It is to find an inner peace within yourself. It is a way to know what your stresses are, but you kind of see them beforehand and you react to them in a more effective way. What are some of the things that we can do on a daily basis that can help us master our stress? Brendan?
Meditate.
Yes. Meditation. Key. Exercise.
Pray.
Pray.
Relax.
Pray. But how? Brendan?
Meditate.
Yes. It slows the breath.
Massage.
It slows the breath. It slows the heart rate. Now, you can't meditate while in traffic, but still. 10 minutes a day, 2 minutes a day, whatever you can do, it's going to help your overall life. No matter what comes at you, you can be prepared, but we want to get to a point where we want to master our stress. How much do you think this weighs?
16 ounces.
Anybody else?
He drank some.
I drank
He
some,
drank
so
some.
anybody else?
14 ounces.
Right. 14 ounces, all right. What happens if I hold this bottle of water in my hand for a good 10 minutes?
Warm.
What's going to happen?
Get warm.
Huh?
Get warm.
The water will get warm? Okay. But how about for me? What if I hold it for 10 minutes straight without drinking it?
You get tired. Your hand is cold. The water.
Okay. What happens if I try to hold this for 3 hours straight without drinking from it? Just holding it like this.
You can't do it.
Okay, so what's going to happen to my hand? What's going to happen to my muscle?
Numbness.
Numbness, tiredness. What happens if I try to hold this for 18 hours, 24 hours?
Pain.
Lose my grip. The arm is going to become paralyzed and numb until I let go. Your worries and stresses in life are like this bottle of water. Hold on to them for a little bit, they might not do so much harm. And hold on to them for a very long time, you're going to become paralyzed and numb until you finally let go. Mr. Toastmaster of the day.